part where like we turn into stone, but I can't find it. But like that, when we turn into, I don't know where it's at. Yeah, because I'm getting confused with that. But like the image when we turn into stone is like reference to the Benin bronze age with the different culture and just putting together the connection of going through like the process of from the transatlantic slave on the slave passage into us being in like the water, because there's also a term that's used in Afrofuturism. I forget what they called them, with like the people that was thrown overboard. And I think they called them droids. I can't think of the name. And thinking about how they crystallize into the stone and like breaking free. So it's just like with that, it's just like, it's kind of like this film is kind of like a rites of passage of paying homage to what like my ancestors had to endure and still carry on that path, because it's not necessarily known that even after 1865, the enslaved Black people that had disability, they wasn't able to leave the plantation as freely as their non-disabled counterparts. They was either put in psych wards or left on the plantation because they couldn't leave because of mobility purposes. And then so their descendants were still enslaved all the way up to 1963. And so when we think about with like why disability is such a taboo topic in the Black community, because starting from the ending of slavery, Black people with disability was still isolated from the Black community. And then some of the only jobs that Black disabled people could get at that time was working in freak shows or circus. And then you have people like Blind Tom Wiggins, who was blind and also on the autism spectrum and was also a piano prodigy, but he never received any of the awards of his talents, but the people who own him did. And so this is what this film is about, like paying homage to that and also spreading awareness about TBI, PTSD, and the importance of using art as a healing tool and connecting to nature, and just creating this community to invite people. And then there's also parts in the film where it's dancing and me like in a painting scene where I get down on the floor and I put paint all over my body, and it's just like that freedom, because being neurodivergent and like I don't have the capacity to stay in the box. I have to express myself freely. If not, I would be drained and feel like stuck, like I'm still stuck like them banging on bronze sculptures. So yeah.